What's going on, everybody? TonyPizzaGuy here, back again. We're doing a review for WrestleMania. We just ended our live show, so we're still here live in the live chat. If you watched our watch along for 18 hours, actually, how long would we go for? 7 hours, 25 minutes, and 10 seconds we have been live for. So we're going to run down everything that happened at Mania, all 16 matches, all the crazy stuff that went down. So if you guys do enjoy this, smash like, and let's go. So we start off the pre-show. We have a Cruiserweight match. Tony Nese, Buddy Murphy. Tony Nese is your new Cruiserweight champion. Cool stuff. Love it. Awesome. Good. We had the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royale, and it came down to Sarah Logan with a really good showing here in this match. Let me know, Chad, if you have an opinion on this. If you're watching live, let me know what you thought. But Sarah Logan looked really good in this. I thought that she was like the standout of this. I didn't know the way it was going to go, but she ended up looking really good, and Carmella won it after doing one of those things where she went to the outside and then came back in, and that's how that played out. Then we have the Raw Tag Team Championships. That was the last thing. This match was Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder versus the Revival. And Hawkins, dressed in green like he's a part of the Spirit Squad, Hawkins and Ryder are the new Raw Tag Team Champions. Cool stuff. Then we have the Andre Memorial Battle Royal. Did I say the tag team was before? But we had the Andre Memorial Battle Royal. Colin Jost and whatever the other dude's name was, I can't remember. The SNL guys, I can't remember his name now. Anyway, they were really good. They were really good. No, they weren't. They were okay. They were comedy spots, whatever they did. And then Braun Strowman is the winner of this one. Again, Andre Memorial Battle Royal. What was interesting, the show started off Michael Che and Colin Jost. That's the name, Michael Che. Thank you. Thank you, Drizzle. So, Brock Lesnar, right? Paul Heyman comes out and says, if I can't be in the main event, we're wrestling now and we're getting out of here. We're wrestling in the main event and we're getting out of here. And so Brock versus Seth Rollins happens right away. And what a match this was. It was like brawling all over, and then before the bell even rang, they just started brawling. Then 2 minutes and 30 seconds this match lasted. Seth Rollins triple curb stomps. I think it was 3 curb stomps. And Seth Rollins is your new Universal Champion. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then we get AJ Styles and Randy Orton as our next match. This one went about 16 minutes long. It was a lot of back and forth. A lot of, Orton actually, I don't think Orton ever hit an RKO in this match. AJ hit a phenomenal forearm to the outside. He ended up hitting a phenomenal forearm on the inside. One time he was going to go to the phenomenal forearm. Orton was going to RKO him, but he didn't actually do it. And then AJ Styles is your winner. He hit 1 RKO. So he did hit 1 RKO. I don't remember that. Oh, it was like an RKO, and then AJ got out of it or something. He like an RKO, but then I forgot what actually happened there. But it was like 1 RKO. That was it. But none of that. So then we had a fatal 4-way tag match for the SmackDown titles. Aleister Black and Ricochet make their WrestleMania debuts. Kind of upsetting. Aleister Black did not get a cool little light show, because they saved those lasers for someone else later in the night, which is fine, whatever. The Usos, Rusev, Nakamura, and The Bar. There it was. I thought it was really good, though. I thought this match was awesome. 10 minutes long. The Usos retain, though, and that's that match. Pretty good stuff. Top to bottom, good card. The maybe Falls Count Anywhere match, Shane McMahon versus The Miz. And this was Falls Count Anywhere. They go all over the place. The Miz has his dad there at ringside. Shane McMahon beats up Miz's dad at one point. They end up going up to, like, in the crowd. At one point, I think it's like a golf cart. Shane bounces off a golf cart, top of a golf cart, and then falls on his head. Like, Shane is just taking all kinds of bumps. And then there was a suplex off of a scaffold where the camera was, and Miz gave it to Shane McMahon, but then Shane McMahon fell on top of him and pinned him after getting that done. And Shane McMahon is your winner in this match. What a crazy match. What a crazy thing. So that was crazy. Then we get our Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team match, which was the Boston Hug Connection defending their titles against Nia Jax and Tamina, Beth Phoenix and Natalya, and the Iconics. And the Iconics pull this one out. They end up stealing the victory here, getting the pin, winning the whole dang thing. And the Iconics are the new Women's Tag Team Champion. There wasn't anything really notable about this other than just them stealing it. And also when Bayley came out, or wacky, wavy, inflatable things didn't come out all the way. So that was kind of an entertaining thing there. which was kind of fun. But yeah. Then we have our WWE Championship match with Daniel Bryan defending against Kofi Kingston. And what a match this was. This built up to Daniel Bryan, you know, trying to slow the pace down. It's one of those things where they built from the bottom up, and they finally did it. And they gave the championship to Kofi Kingston. The winner is Kofi Kingston. And let me tell you, they brought back the old WWE Championship. Not the old one, but just the one that before Daniel Bryan did. And he's got his side plates on it. Kofi Kingston is the WWE Champion after all this time. Congrats to him. Can we get some claps for Kofi Kingston, because he did it. He finally did it. Everybody cried. He brought his kids in the ring. They had new T-shirts. They threw them into the crowd. It was just a great moment. Just a great moment. I love it. And then we're going to follow it up here. Excuse me. Following it up here with Samoa Joe, Rey Mysterio. Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio. This match lasted 1 minute long, with Samoa Joe taking a 619, but then able to hit the Coquina Clutch and put Rey to sleep. And that was that. Literally nothing more to say about it other than that. We have Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre. Let me tell you about this match, because Roman Reigns, my dude, had all the pyro in the world. He had pyro in the crowd. He had pyro in the outside the arena. He had pyro everywhere. And Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre. This is one of those matches that was like two men going at it, beating each other up. And you know what? Roman Reigns got the victory here. Spear Reigns is your winner. There it is. Great stuff. I mean, what did you expect? I expected a little bit more, but what do you expect out of this, really? And then we have Batista versus Triple H. If Triple H lost, he would have to retire. That was it. This Mania was just bad. I'm getting a comment here saying this Mania was bad. This wasn't bad. I thought this was a good Mania. I thought like a lot of these matches were very entertaining. Like I liked the Seth Rollins. I liked the AJ. I liked the Usos. I liked the Shane McMahon. I liked the Kofi. I liked the Triple H Batista. I liked the... I don't know what you're saying. I don't know why you're saying it's bad. It wasn't bad. But I will go on to say this, though. Triple H Batista was an insane match. At one point, Triple H got a pair of pliers and started twisting the fingers. And then he took the pliers and he was like turning his hand. And then he stomped on his hand on the steel steps. And it was so good because it was like, how many Pete Dunne matches has Triple H actually watched? How many Pete Dunne matches has Triple H watched? Working the hand, anyway. At one point, he pulls needle nose pliers and then rips out the nose ring. What are you doing, Triple H? Ripping out the nose ring of Batista. Then we had Batista, Triple H going into different types of table bumps. They never actually broke the table until there was like a spear through the table. And Triple H wins. Triple H wins, and he's not retiring. But here's how this goes down, how Triple H wins. Ric Flair comes out, hands Triple H the sledgehammer, and tells Batista he's going down. Triple H wins, sledgehammer, boom. Jumps off the steel step and hits him with a sledgehammer in the head, and boom, there it is. Love it, love it, love it. Triple H still going on. I thought that match was sick. Triple H was nasty in this. Batista took a lot of crazy bumps in that. And we had Baron Corbin versus Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's final match. Baron Corbin wins. I don't know what else to say. Kurt Angle, we got to see history here as Kurt Angle rode off into the sunset. And that was his last match. They always say, if you're going to do your last match, you don't want to win. You don't want to come out on top. That was that. So, Kurt Angle, finally done. Then we have Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley, the Demon for the Intercontinental title. And Finn Balor is victorious here. Bobby Lashley comes out with some green contacts in his eyes, so he looks sort of demon. The Demon there, by the way, speaking of Demon, did I forget to mention how awesome Seth Rollins' entrance was with the Demon Slayer? Not the Demon Slayer. The Beast Slayer. Beast Slayer. You forget about that. Doctor of Thugonomics. I forgot to talk about that. I can't remember when this actually happened. I think it was somewhere. I don't remember when this happened, but we'll talk about that. So Finn Balor, Bobby Lashley, we'll talk about that. Doctor of Thugonomics thing. So Finn Balor won, coup de grace, good stuff, looked good. Bobby Lashley did a spear to the outside, which was cool, like from the rope, like the Big E used to do, and that was it. So I thought that was good. Finn Balor did his thing, got the win. Demon goes on. There it is. Then we'll talk about, before I get to our main event, at one point Elias was doing a concert with himself. Like he had 3 different people on there. So you had like 3 different versions of Elias. So an Elias playing the piano, Elias playing the drums, and then Elias came out. He was playing in the ring. And then we hear some like Babe Ruth footage and some like America stuff. And then out came John Cena, Doctor of Thugonomics, cut a rap on Elias, and then just AA'd Elias. He called it the FU though, so there was that. The FU. All right. And then our main event, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey. Charlotte Flair comes in on a helicopter, no joke. Flies in on a helicopter, does her thing, and then it's like, oh, well, she's got to walk to the arena, so we're going to let her take her time. Out comes Ronda Rousey with Joan Jett playing her in the ring. Then out comes Becky Lynch, or I think Charlotte comes out, and then Becky Lynch. Charlotte comes out with, the helicopter and all that. Sick stuff. Love it. Sick stuff coming on a helicopter. Then Becky comes out. Becky's like serious mode, like, I'm dialed in here. I'm ready to go. Then the match takes off, and we have Ronda Rousey, Becky, Charlotte. This was our main event of the evening. This one goes 21 minutes, 27 seconds. And what a crazy ending was to this match. So there was a lot of back and forth stuff here. Ronda Rousey took a lot of pain. There was bruises on her leg. She was bleeding at one point in her elbow. Charlotte's elbow started bleeding at one point. There was a table brought into the ring. There was a lot of cool stuff here. But then the ending was kind of weird, right? So it was kind of weird. So Ronda picked her up for the Piper's Pit, as she calls the move, right? And then Becky ended up like rolling her up. But it was very weird because Ronda kind of arched her back, or she didn't arch her back, or something went down where it looked like it was only supposed to be a 2 count, right? So Ronda's shoulders kind of came off the mat when she was rolled up. But then it like anyway, Becky's the winner here. I don't know. It was kind of de-escalating though. I felt like there should have been a definitive ending here. But to be honest, Ronda Rousey is not tapping out in the main event. That's not going to happen. Ronda Rousey not tapping out. Not going to happen. Never in a million years is Ronda Rousey going to tap out in the main event there. Never. Never. It was never going to happen. But the man is the winner takes all Raw Women's and Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion, both of them. And I don't think people are, see, I see you over there, Nair, I think that's how you pronounce it. You're going on about this show and how bad it was. It wasn't a bad show. It was a good show. If you want to put it up against NXT, yeah, NXT was probably better, but you still had some great moments. I thought the Brock Lesnar match was great. I thought the AJ Styles match was good. I thought Shane and Miz was awesome. I thought Kofi winning was great. I thought the main event was all right. Triple H Batista was sick. I mean, that was, what else? What else? Bryan should have retained? I don't think so. Kofi had his moment, and Kofi did it. Kofi did it. So, honestly, the show was great. The ending was a little weird because she did that roll-up off of the Piper's Pit and arched her back. It was really weird. It was really strange, and I don't know. It's very weird. It's very weird. And let's start this this little triggering here, which we were joking about on the show because there was a men reffing the women's main event. We're like, can you not get a woman to ref the first main event? And I'm like, we were just joking. But then we're just like, I guarantee there's people that are upset about it, that there wasn't a woman in the main event, you know? I'm just like, a woman ref. But I'm like, who cares? It was good. It was good. I thought it was good, except for like the ending was weird. They should have just had like a definitive, like, okay, she's the man. She won. That was it. So now I need your guys' thoughts in the chat real quick before we end it. Let me know. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Use emotes on this pay-per-view, on WrestleMania. Thumbs up or thumbs down. I'm going with the thumbs up. I don't really rate anything else. I don't do 5-star out of 10-star, any of that. I just go thumbs up or thumbs down. I just really want to know what you guys thought of the entire show. Because honestly, I thought there was thumbs up pay-per-view. I mean, there's been a lot of bad wrestling shows with WrestleMania. They've been kind of hit or miss. They've been yes, no, maybe, yeah, I don't know, yeah. But it seems to be a general sense here of a thumbs up, I think, for this. Yeah, everybody seems to think this is thumbs up. I really think so too. I mean, it was good. It was good. I mean, good show, good stuff. I don't know what else you would really want to do. I don't take the L Fortnite shout out, please. Shout out there. What stage was bad? The stage was just a screen. It was good. They used the graphics to their advantage there. It looked good on the screen. I don't know. I enjoyed it. That's where I'm going to end it. I've been watching 32 hours of professional wrestling, so I got to get out of here. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you guys do, smash the like button. And as always, I'm Tony Pizza Guy. We will see you in another video.